Students, so today again we will continue our trigonometry class. So in SSLC we have studied that is sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Similarly, second one 1 plus tan square theta is equal to secant square theta, and third 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta. These three formulas we have studied. So here we have another method to prove these formulas. So first I will take a circle. There is a circle with the center O and radius is equal to R. So there is a circle with center O and radius R, or here we take it as 1 unit. So this O will take it as origin, and this as x axis and this as y axis. So this will take it as x axis and y axis. Let P be a point on the circle. So I will take a point P, x comma y is a point on the circle making an angle theta with x direction. So let radius be 1 unit. Radius is 1. So if I draw a perpendicular to x axis, so this OMP is a right angled triangle. So if I take this O as origin, so distance along x axis, this OM will be equal to x coordinate of this point P. PM or MP is equal to y coordinate of this point P. So first there is a circle with the center O and radius is equal to 1 unit. Take O as origin, OX x axis and OY as y axis. PX comma y is a point on the circle making an angle theta with the positive direction of x axis. PM is perpendicular to x axis, therefore OM is equal to x and PM is equal to y. Now from this triangle, so from triangle OPM, sin theta is equal to opposite by hypotenuse, that is PM by OP, and that is equal to y by 1, or you can say y. Sin theta is equal to PM by OP, that is opposite by hypotenuse, y by 1, or you can say y. Similarly, cos theta, if I take, cos theta is equal to adjacent by hypotenuse. So adjacent is OM, hypotenuse is OP. So this is OM by OP, or you can say x by 1, and that is equal to x. So from this triangle I have written sin theta and cos theta. Now if you apply Pythagoras theorem, so by Pythagoras theorem, if you apply, you will have OM square plus PM square is equal to OP square. So by Pythagoras theorem, OM square plus PM square is equal to OP square. OM square plus PM square is equal to OP square. Now I will substitute. OM is x, PM is y, OP is 1. So if I substitute, this is x square, this is y square, and this is 1 square is 1. Now, but x is nothing but our cos theta. So x square will be cos square theta, or another step I will write, x is cos theta bracket square. Similarly, y is sin theta. So this I can write it as sin theta bracket square, and 1 square 1 I can write. So cos theta bracket square is nothing but cos square theta, and sin theta bracket square is nothing but sin square theta. So our first formula will be cos square theta plus sin square theta is equal to 1. This is our first formula. Cos square theta plus sin square theta is equal to 1. That is our first one. Or sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Clear, students? Now, to get this second equation, to have this second one, you divide this equation by cos square theta, so you will be getting tan. So if I divide equation 1 by cos square theta, divide equation 1 by cos square theta. So if I divide, I will have cos square theta by cos square theta plus, if you divide to the second term, you will have sin square theta by cos square theta is equal to 1 divided by cos square theta. 1 divided by cos square theta. So I have divided all these terms by cos square. So here cos square gets cancelled, you will have 1 plus sin theta by cos theta is very good, tan theta. So sin square theta by cos square theta is tan square theta is equal to, reciprocal of cos is secant. So you will have 1 by cos square theta is secant square theta. This is our second equation. 1 plus tan square theta is equal to secant square theta. Clear, students? Now, to get this third equation, you divide this by sin square theta instead of cos square. So if I divide equation 1 by sin square theta, divide equation 1 by sin square theta. So if you divide this by sin square theta, you will have cos square theta divided by sin square theta plus sin square theta divided by sin square theta is equal to 1 divided by sin square theta. So I have divided all these three terms, cos square by sin square theta, sin square by sin square theta, 1 divided by sin square theta. So here again sin square gets cancelled. Cos theta by sin theta is cot theta. So this will be cot square theta plus sin square theta gets cancelled. You will have 1. If you take this sin square to numerator, you will have cosec square theta. This is equation 3. So 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta. This is our third equation. Clear, students? So you can pause and note down the steps. So there is a certain. Okay, students. So in your 10th standard, you have studied trigonometric values of some standard angles, that is 0, 30, 45, 60, 90. So you had a table that is 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree. So sin theta, if you take, sin 0 is 0, sin 30 1 by 2, sin 45 1 by root 2, sin 60 root by 2, Sin 91. Similarly, for cos and tan we had cos 0 is 1, cos 30 root 3 by 2, 1 by root 2, 1 by 2, 0. Similarly, if I take tan theta, tan 0, 0, tan 30, 1 by root 3, tan 45, 1, tan 60, root 3, tan 90, infinity or not defined used to take. Now, here if you observe, angles you had less than 90 degree in previous class, that is 10th standard. Now, in this section, allied angles, you will be having angles greater than 90, 120, 150, 240, 330, 360, etc. So, there will be a relation between the angle greater than 90 and these angles. That study or those angles we call it as allied angles. So, here angles will be greater than 90 degree, greater than 90 degree. So, now there is a rule to find relation between them. So, if I take, so this is first quadrant, that is here 0 degree, here you have 90 degree, here 180 degree, here 270 and again here 360 degree. Or in radian also you can remember, 0, 90 degree in radian is pi by 2, 180 is pi, 270 is 3 pi by 2 and 260 is 360 is 2 pi. So there is a rule called ASTC. This is first quadrant. This is first quadrant. Here we take A. A denotes all functions are positive. That is sine, cos, tan, cot, secant, all are positive. If you take this, we call it as second quadrant. Second quadrant, here sine and its reciprocal are positive. So here if you take third quadrant, tan and cot are positive. And in fourth quadrant, cos and secant are positive. So we call it as ASTC rule. So here all are positive. Here sine and its reciprocal cosec is positive. Here tan is positive. Here cos and secant are positive. So you may say A stands for all are positive. All are positive. Sin theta value is positive, cos theta is positive, tan is positive. Yes, sine and cosec. Sine and cosec are positive. Where? In second quadrant. In third, tan and its reciprocal cot are positive. And in fourth, cos and secant are positive. So based on this, we have problems. So we will see few problems on this rule. We will be having some problems on this rule. So he will ask, find the values of all trigonometric ratios. Similar problem you had in 10th standard, but it was limited to first quadrant. So in this first one I will take first sin x is equal to 3 by 5 and x is in second quadrant. Sin x is equal to 3 by 5 and x is in second quadrant. You are required to find values of all functions, cos x, tan x, secant x, etc. So now students, first you draw a right angled triangle. So just simple right angled triangle. This is 90. This angle I will take it as x. If you had given theta, you take it as theta. If he gives x, you take it as x. If he gives alpha, you take it as alpha. Now sin x is 3 by 5. By definition, sin theta is opposite by hypotenuse. So opposite, this value is 3, hypotenuse is 5. So now apply Pythagoras theorem. If you apply Pythagoras theorem and simplify, you will get this as 4. So you can apply Pythagoras theorem and solve, you will have this as 4. Or if you want, you can note this triangle as A, B, C, then apply Pythagoras theorem. So sin theta, opposite by hypotenuse. So opposite is 3, hypotenuse is 5. By Pythagoras theorem, I am having this as 4. Now, x is in second quadrant. So he has given x is in second quadrant. Second quadrant. So in second quadrant, what we are having? Sine and cosec are positive. So in second quadrant, sine x and cosec x are positive. And all other values will be negative. All other values will be negative. So first, if I write sin x is equal to 3 by 5. So sin x is 3 by 5. So just cosec x, its reciprocal I will write. Therefore cosec x will be equal to, cosec x is reciprocal of sin x, means 1 by sin x. You have studied in 10th. So this is 1 by sin x, that is equal to reciprocal of this. So sin x is 3 by 5. So 1 by sin x will be 5 by 3. 5 by 3. Second, if I take cos x. Cos x is adjacent by hypotenuse. So cos x is 4 by 5. But in second quadrant, only these two are positive, while all other functions are negative. So cos x 4 by 5, here I should take minus 4 by 5. Because only these two are positive, while all other are negative by this rule. That is, this we call it as ASTC rule. ASTC rule. So in second quadrant, only sine and cosec. So cos x is minus 4 by 5. Now take reciprocal secant x. Secant x is reciprocal of cos x. So answer will be minus 5 by 4. Third, tan x. Tan x is equal to. So tan theta is opposite by adjacent. So tan x is 3 by 4, but in second quadrant again tan is negative. So you will have minus 3 by 4. Again you take its reciprocal. So reciprocal is cot x. So cot x is minus 4 by 3. So he has given sine. We have found out all the trigonometric ratios. Clear, students? First have a right angle triangle. In which quadrant it comes, accordingly you take positive, and all other you can take negative. Clear? You can pause, note down the steps, then we'll go for the next one. So second one, cos theta is equal to minus 1 by 2. Cos theta is equal to minus 1 by 2 and theta is in second quadrant. theta is in second quadrant. Theta is in second quadrant. So now again first have a right angled triangle. So a right angled triangle we will have. So this is 90. This I will take it as theta. So A, B, C. Now again by definition cos theta is adjacent by hypotenuse. So adjacent is 1, hypotenuse is 2. In figure while denoting don't take negative sign. Don't take negative sign. So this is 1, this is 2. By definition cos theta is adjacent by hypotenuse. So adjacent is 1, hypotenuse is 2. So 1 by 2. Now apply Pythagoras theorem and calculate this. So you can say by Pythagoras theorem AB square is equal to AC square minus BC square by Pythagoras theorem. So if you apply 4 minus 1, 3. So AB will be equal to root 3. So this is root 3. Root 3. Now again after this you write the given condition, that is theta is in second quadrant. Theta is in second quadrant. Now again see this second ASTC rule. In second quadrant sine and cosec are positive. So in second quadrant theta is in second quadrant. So you have sine theta and cosec theta are positive. While all other functions are negative. Very good. So here that's why he has given it as negative. So now again you are required to find value of all the functions. So first again I will start with sine theta. Sine theta is equal to opposite by hypotenuse. So opposite is root 3, hypotenuse is 2. So root 3 by 2. But again observe theta is in second quadrant, so in second sine is positive, so you take it as plus root 3 by 2. Sine theta is opposite by hypotenuse plus because it is in second quadrant. So just after that you write its reciprocal. So cosec theta will be equal to, cosec theta will be 1 by sine theta, that is reciprocal of this. So you will have 2 by root 3. 2 by root 3. Similarly, second if I take cos theta. Cos theta is adjacent by hypotenuse. So 1 by 2. In second quadrant cos is negative. So you will have cos theta minus 1 by 2. Adjacent by hypotenuse. Now you take its reciprocal. So reciprocal of cos theta is secant theta. So if you take reciprocal you will have minus 2 by 1, or you can say minus 2. Similarly third if I take third tan theta. Tan theta is equal to, so tan theta is opposite by adjacent, root 3 by 1. In second quadrant again tan is negative, so you will have minus root 3 by 1 or minus root 3. Tan theta opposite by adjacent, minus root 3 by 1 or minus root 3. So if you take reciprocal of tan, so cot theta. So cot theta is reciprocal of this, so it is root 3 by 1, there it will be 1 by root 3 with minus sign. So cot theta is minus 1 by root 3. So again you have found all the values, sine, cos, tan, cot, secant, cosec, all the values we have found. So clear students? Again you can pause, note on these steps. I will take another problem. Third one if I take tan theta is equal to minus 5 by 12 and theta is in second quadrant, or I will take theta is in fourth quadrant. Theta is in fourth quadrant. Tan theta is equal to minus 5 by 12 and theta is in fourth quadrant. So again students, you can have a right angled triangle. So draw a right angled triangle, show the sides. So if I take a right angled triangle A, B, C, 90, this I will take it as theta. So tan theta definition is opposite by adjacent. So opposite, this is 5, adjacent is 12. 5, 12. So again apply Pythagoras theorem and solve. You will have this as 13. So you will have 13. You can solve. AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Simplify, you will get the answer. So now again theta is in fourth quadrant. So if it is in fourth quadrant, which are positive? Cos and secant are positive. So in fourth quadrant, theta is in fourth quadrant. Therefore cos theta and secant theta are positive. So cos theta and secant theta are positive while all other are negative. So again you find all the functions. So first if I take sin theta. So again from triangle sin theta is opposite by hypotenuse, so that is 5 by 13. Theta is in which quadrant? Fourth quadrant. So in fourth quadrant sin is negative, only these two are positive. So sin theta will be minus 5 by 13. Minus 5 by 13. So if you know the value of sin, you can write cosec, reciprocal of this. So cosec theta will be reciprocal of this. So 5 by 13 will be now 13 by 5 with minus sign. Cosec theta minus 13 by 5. Now similarly if I take second cos theta. Cos theta. So cos theta is adjacent by hypotenuse. Cos theta is adjacent by hypotenuse, means 12 by 13. Plus or minus, you can check here. In fourth quadrant cos is positive, so you should take plus. So cos theta is 12 by 13. 12 by 13. Again you write its reciprocal. So secant theta will be equal to 13 by 12. Clear students? Cos theta is 12 by 13. Secant theta is 13 by 12. Third, tan theta. Tan theta is equal to 5 by 12. In fourth quadrant tan is also negative, so it will be minus 5 by 12. Minus 5 by 12. Now again take reciprocal of tan. Reciprocal of tan is cot theta. So reciprocal if you take, it will be 12 by 5 with minus sign. So cot theta is equal to minus 12 by 5. Cot theta is equal to minus 12 by 5. Clear students? Pause, note on the steps, and I will be giving two problems. You can solve on your own. So you can try these on your own. Fourth, secant theta is equal to 25 by 7. Secant theta is equal to 25 by 7. Theta is in fourth quadrant. Theta is in fourth quadrant. Fifth, cos theta is equal to minus 3 by 5 and pi is less than theta less than 3 pi by 2. Theta is in between 180 and 270. So theta is in between pi and 3 pi by 2. Means here it comes. So means here theta is in third quadrant, or you can say theta is in third quadrant. Theta is in third quadrant. So you can try on your own these two problems. So again we will continue in next session.